And today, residents in Harrisburg are holding a memorial for the 10th anniversary of the Leap Day tornado. On February 29, 2012, an EF4 tornado struck Harrisburg, injuring dozens and killing 8 people. The memorial will be at 8 this morning at 719 Raleigh Moore Drive. Now, we'll also discuss that historic tornado and Project Tornado tomorrow.
Well, we are also looking at today being February 28th, and we're also seeing the 5th year of the Perryville tornado. So that happened in 2017. Here we are now in 2022. Well, good thing is there's no severe weather in store for us right now. In fact, we're looking at a beautiful sunrise there at Poplar Bluff. Temperature coming in a little crisp there at 26. We have clear conditions out there for you, but we will start to notice those winds picking up as well as the sun's energy finally starts to heat the surface. Sparta coming in at 27, Carbondale at 25, and we have Mount Vernon and Perryville teaming up and seeing 22. They just don't want to budge. So for the last hour, I've been talking about Mount Vernon and Perryville seeing 22, but this frost eventually down there on the Perryville camera will eventually melt away. And I know that that's some good news for me because I'm so tired of having to lean over the car and do the scraping. I'm sure most of you are too. So if you're heading out there today, temperatures are on the cooler side, as I mentioned. Here we are coming in at Marion 25, Cape Girardeau also seeing 25, Sykeston a little bit warmer there for you in that valley area seeing 28, Portersville rising now to 29, whereas Union City is still sitting at 27, so no real temperature change for you there. Now it will start to rise as we go through the day, as we start to see some of that sun heating the surface. As I mentioned, those winds out of the southwest will make for a warmer day. In fact, even though we will be dealing with some wind gusts earlier this morning, as that sun heating creates the energy, we get some of those winds, it will eventually taper off and we will get those temperatures into the 50s. And I think down to the south, counties do have a good chance at seeing even some 60s, depending on where you're at. But overall, our threat tracker is remaining low. But if we were tracking, say, sun on a severe level, which there is none, we would put it all the way up. But we are staying low on the threat tracker as we look through the week, even the midweek. Typically by Wednesday and Thursday, we're tracking some snow, but not this week. We're staying dry, and that's the way I like it for now. In fact, dry conditions are also being spotted on our futurecast. So those winds, as I mentioned, coming up from the southwest, those are going to drive our temperatures to stay on the warmer end of things, even though later tonight we will have a stretch of clouds going through this evening as well. That will not be bringing any precipitation with it. Early Tuesday morning, it is possible that we start to see some early morning clouds, much like we're seeing today. But overall, I think Tuesday has a better chance at being warmer than what we're going to be seeing today. Temperatures should be into the upper 60s, mid 60s possibly for our northern counties. But overall, it's going to be beautiful. Now you see Wednesday, here we are at 8 in the morning. We're not really looking at any precipitation yet again. So as I mentioned, we are staying dry. We're warming up, clearing out, and typically making way for more weather because we're going into March. So March typically is one of those months going into the next part of the spring where we look at maybe severe weather. So if you want to track that with us, you can download the Storm Track 3 app on Google Play or the Apple App Store. But take advantage of today if you're just wanting to get out there and see some sun. Today is going to be the day to do it, as well as tomorrow and the rest of the week. We're going to be looking at 40s by 9 this morning, almost 50s by noon, and by later afternoon, we're a little bit warmer there, near 60 degrees. And tonight, it's a good idea to maybe keep the jacket out because at 7 o'clock, we're still looking at temperatures into the mid 40s, dropping a little bit lower with that cloud cover helping us out a little bit, and dropping at least into the 30s by later this evening as well. But looking ahead, there is no sad face for me anyway, because I like some warmer temperatures. Tuesday high coming in at 66 along with Wednesday. We are seeing overnight lows for Tuesday and Wednesday into the lower 40s. Then by Thursday, jumping up to at least the 60s again. And with the rise in temperatures, we get the rise in clouds and even precipitation chances, which we're not going to talk about precipitation right now. We're going to celebrate the dry conditions. It's much needed after a long week of, weather.
Yes.
That's right. That's a good idea. Thank you, Emily.